Hi Aries, welcome to May 2019. Now there is an auspicious Taurus new moon on May 4th, and this brings the action to what you love and value: your money, your self-worth, self-respect, and self-appreciation. And this is good news because it empowers you to set your intention right at the beginning of the month for what you love and value, for what you want to manifest in the material realm, and empowering your health, well-being, and vitality. And the reason I mention that is because since 2008, Aries, you've been going through a major overhaul of every aspect of your life. Who you are, what you do, who you're with, where you live, and it has not been easy. And this first 4 months of 2019 has been grueling for many of you. For many of you, it's been extremely challenging. Here in May is an opportunity for you to rest, recharge your batteries, and recalibrate, as well as increase your position in the world. Taurus is an energy that requires us to move slower, more deliberately. So the message from the universe is to take it slow, take care of yourself, rest and recharge so that you may fight another battle another day. Not that you're out fighting battles by any means. I really like the moons this month because they are in harmonious energy flow with Saturn and Pluto. And they have pulled back, which is good news, because they have been extremely challenging for the Aries and the Libras in Capricorn, as well as the Capricorns and the Cancers. So you're not alone. However, it can feel on a personal level like, when is this ever going to end? Or when is this going to change for me? There is positive change in here for you this month. But there's also initiations. For instance, you may have an overwhelming need to just challenge someone this month or tell someone off. Tell them what you really think between May 3rd and May 8th. That's because your avatar, Mars, is in Gemini being opposed by Jupiter in the 3rd house of communication. So you could be feeling like, I've had it with this person. I am telling them off. I'm telling them where to put it where the sun don't shine. And then it could feel really great in the moment. But then down the road, later in the month, you're going to be, I really wish I didn't say that. So if you're experiencing any kind of knee-jerk reactions, May 3rd through the 8th, step back, don't react, and save it for another day. Don't answer the email right away if someone sends you a rude email or something that just pushes your buttons. So if you find your buttons being pushed May 3rd through the 8th, step back. Don't react. Breathe. Let it go. Because you'll be glad you did later in the month when you have an opportunity to look back and say, I'm really glad I didn't jump on that in the moment, which is my natural inclination, is to take care of problems instantly as they arrive, or not let others get the best of me. However, this is where you could really find yourself saying things or doing things that you step back later and go, I really didn't need to do it that way. Maybe I overreacted. Maybe I jumped to conclusions. Maybe I didn't have all the facts. And as it looked on the surface, one way, come to find out, it wasn't that at all. This is a month for you to focus on what you love and value. What's important to you? What do you want to manifest this month? What do you want to manifest for the rest of the year? There's tremendous support in here for you in May in regards to your resources, your money, your power, how you use your power, how you use your strength. And there are some challenges too, of course, because Venus in Aries is moving along and she is now having to experience Saturn and Pluto like you did last month with the Sun, which is extremely challenging in April. Now Venus is moving forward and being challenged by Saturn and Pluto. And that's why it's really important to analyze your relationships, where you're putting your time and energy, where you're making your investments, and is it still working for you? Is it still appropriate for you? If a relationship is no longer serving you, then you don't need to put a lot of energy there or a lot of focus. That's why it's wise to move slowly and deliberately this month. And one of the big messages in here for you is to believe in yourself, to believe that you can have the life you want with determination, with patience and perseverance, and not being in a hurry and not having expectations that are outrageous. You know, we live in a world where we have 30-second sound bites and we have television shows that have happy endings in 30 minutes. Well, that's not the cycles we're living in. And that is not the reality of the astrology that we're all experiencing right now. And that's why it's very important to tune in to your inner being, to your higher power, to be listening so that you're getting the guidance that you need and you're not being hard on yourself because you don't have things the way you want it today. But I do see you this month, Aries, resolving any nagging issues that you've had this year. Anything that's been bugging you, getting under your skin, like, why can't I get this resolved? I see you resolving it in May. I see you resolving those nagging issues. And yes, there's going to be bumps in the road. We all have bumps in the road. And the message is, don't go faster. If you hit a bump in the road, it's not about going faster. It's about slowing down and not pushing harder, but moving with the energy in a way that serves you. So the message for all of us, but especially the fire signs, is let's take it on the down low. Let's rest and recover from the first 4 months of Saturn and Pluto slamming everybody. And let's enjoy being human. You're not a human doing, you're a human being. And the message for you here in May is to find your pleasure in just living and being. And that requires us to slow down and be in the moment. Be here now. And if something's not working, let it go this month. This is not the month for you to push, work harder. It's not. Saturn and Pluto are retrograde now. They're pulling off. This is a time to re-energize and recuperate from the extreme stress that you've been under this year and for many years. And this month with the Taurus Sun in positive energy flow with Saturn and Pluto is extremely helpful for your prosperity, success, moving up in what you do, seeing the payoff of the hard work you've been putting in this year, and seeing the return of your investment that you've been putting into your life, your work, your relationships, which is beautiful. I mean, that is awesome to have a month where you can ride the energies, use the energies to solve problems, heal yourself, feel better, enjoy your life, be in the moment, and feel successful. This is a month for you to enjoy the good things in life, to rest and recharge your batteries. Now, the Scorpio full moon on May 18th is a really interesting moon because Mercury has moved down with the sun, and it's being opposed by the moon at the time of the full moon. And I see this as secrets being revealed. And for you, it could be something about your money or shared resources, something to do with a partner, something to do with what you love and value. And maybe it's like this revelation of your deepest desires that you're just, coming to understand at this place in your life with this Scorpio full moon, is that, that used to be important to me, but it's not anymore. You could be feeling that way here in May, some of you, that you're just having these revelations, one right after the other, and you're deciding what's important to you, and you're letting go what isn't important to you anymore. Allow that to happen, because that is the transformation that liberates you from holding on to things that really you're not that invested in. And of course, we have Happy Mother's Day on May 12th. Can't forget that, to honor the mother. And I'll be back in June to honor the father. For all you men that are watching. Now, a big shift happens with you on the 15th. Venus steps into Taurus, which is definitely going to help with the money. And Mars, your avatar, moves into Cancer. Now, with Mars moving into Cancer, now this is a message from the universe on the 15th, right at the time of the full moon, on the 18th, a few days later, but just this whole, I want to be at home. I want to rest. I want to have a cookout. I want to relax, focus on my house, focus on my home, focus on me, sleep. I had someone tell me this week, I asked them, what do you like to do for a hobby? Like, what do you like to do? And he says, sleeping. Sleeping is my hobby. He has a very high pressure job and he works, way too much. And I can understand that sleeping is his hobby. So if you find, for some of you, that in May, sleeping is your hobby, that's okay, because of the extreme changes that you've been through for so long. The best way to heal stress is to sleep. Then the next best way is to exercise, do things that recharge your batteries, which is doing things that are fun and playful, is very energizing. And that's, what it's about. But I do think you're going to enjoy May because the new moon kicks it off with helping you in your prosperity, helping you with your resources, with what you're investing in, your time, your energy, your heart, your soul. That's right at the beginning of the month. And Mercury jumps in there too on May 6th, which is great because you have the sun and the moon there, you have Uranus there transforming what you love and value. Now you have Mercury there. And then, of course, Venus joins the party in May on the 15th. Now, there's something interesting happening at the time of the full moon too. So when the full moon kicks in on the 19th, Venus is coupled with Uranus, exact. And this, for all of us, I think, just depending on where it hits, is going to be like, huh? What? So, there could be something that is kind of surprising that comes out, that you find out about. And it could be, for those of you in relationship, it could be about your partner. It can be about, a friend. It can be about something that you have been investing yourself in. This is where the secrets get revealed. And it could be even funny too. Like, it doesn't have to be bad. It just is surprising, shocking about, something you find out in regards to a relationship. And it's just revealing at the Scorpio full moon. It's going to be really interesting to see what gets revealed around the 18th of May with everyone, and secrets coming out, things being revealed, and some of it is going to be shocking, some of it's going to be surprising, and things that have been hidden, and now they're out there, and it's like, whoa, I didn't know that. That's really surprising. And that's where, the message for you is, don't go faster, don't push, don't put more energy into something. This is your time to sit back and think about everything you've done so far this year, this first 4 months of the year. And at this place in May, it's a great time to be very present and deliberate in your movements. Not just pushing, and I know fire just likes to go. That's not the message here in May. The message is less is more, and moving more slowly and deliberately achieves what you want with less struggle, less stress. Yeah, it's about bringing the stress down. You've been stressed out for way too long, so many of you. It's really important about bringing it down, being present, focusing your energy, and allowing the universe to support you and help you. Because I see tremendous support in here for you in regards to your career, your work, your money, improving because of the work you've done these first few months. And what I like is the way Venus moves, like in the middle of the month, she is, being challenged by Saturn, being challenged by Pluto, although she's in harmony with Jupiter, which is good news. But by the end of the month, as we move towards Memorial Day weekend, yay, nice vacation. Make sure you take a nice long weekend for yourself. And she is sextile Neptune on the 30th. And then she's trine Saturn on the 31st and trine Pluto on the 2nd. So it's like the universe is saying, let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of what's not working. Don't push harder, because we got something even better for you. So if something doesn't work out for you, say the first part of the month or the middle of the month, that's because the universe has something even better for you. And that maybe for some of you, you're aiming too low and it's time to go higher. The universe is saying, go higher in what you want. The reason you're not getting what you want is because you're aiming too low. We need for you to go higher in your goals, in your aspirations, in your endeavors. By the end of the month, you get the reward, and it's financial, and it's something you love and value because it's sitting right in your money house, and it's coming out of your destiny in the world, your profession in the world, your achievement in the world. And that's good news. So for those of you open for love and available for love, You know, for some of you, it could be like someone reveals to you that they're crazy about you. At the time of the full moon, when Venus is coupled with Uranus at the same time, you could be like, huh? You do? I had no idea you liked me. And it could be like that too, like, surprise! You know, someone is letting you know that they are very much into you. And you're just like, I didn't see that coming. And that is pretty funny. So just be open. That's another reason why you want to dial it down this month, so that you're enjoying your life and you're not missing opportunities. New love, new relationship, new friendship. And, you know, for those of you coupled, absolutely, when Mars gets to Cancer by the 15th, you want to be home. You want to be doing your thing at home and having fun with your partner and your family. And that will totally re-energize you and make you happy and just bring you in the moment of like, okay, life is good if I stay present. Don't focus on the past, don't focus on the future, but just stay one day at a time. I'm really having fun. And things are getting resolved. Those things that used to bug me, they're all working themselves out. Money looks excellent for you this month. There's so much help from the universe to help you with your money, to help you with your prosperity, and move up in what you're doing. And this could be the time too that you get a promotion, or you want to start a new business, or any project that you're developing, that it's going really well. You know, it's just like the universe is saying, stand your ground, but don't be in a hurry. Because anything that seems like a challenge, it's going to turn into a blessing for you. And that's why you don't want to be jumping on things, but rather reflecting, stepping back, taking you know what, I'm just going to wait and see how this turns out, how this situation turns out, how this story turns out, how events turn out. I'm not going to assume I know the ending, because you could have like this amazing happy ending coming your way, and what on the surface may look like some sort of challenge actually is a happy ending. So career looks really good, and especially as the month moves on, I see you being very satisfied in your career endeavors. Spiritually, the universe is saying, believe in yourself. We have your back. We know how hard it's been for you. We know it's been grueling at times, this transformation that you have to go through. And we get it, and we understand. That's why it's so important to take time to just be here now, rest, have fun, and be open to the opportunities that are coming your way. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my videos. Aries, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel, and it lets you know when I upload. So until next time, Aries, things get resolved in a beautiful way. And there's just so much pleasure in being in the moment and having fun.